What? Right here. What is it? Hello, 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 hello. Well, that was for those who don't know, just came from a great interview with Miss Trish from the beef sector. I know nothing of the beef sector other than what I know now, and it was great in my opinion. It was a great live, a great interview. Um, the, yeah, that sister is good sister. Um, I like to know more about her, more about the beef sector as I go along, and if it's something that I want to dabble into, then I will. Meantime, I'll just focus on the interview and for the simple fact that I can put all of this junk behind me. And things that I did not know, now I know. And of course, I said it 1,000 times. I'm never going through that ever again in life. I have learned my lesson. And I would say that I've it's gotten me and my wife closer together. I mean, we still have issues, but I mean that's what a marriage is. I mean, marriages go through ups, downs, highs, lows. I mean, that's what a marriage is about. Marriage is about work. Faith without works is dead. And I know I've made mistakes, and I'm human. I'm human at the end of the day. So I want to thank the sister, um, Miss Trish, um, for even having me up on there. And I guess if anybody has any questions or anything they wanna start some shit, I guess we can get it popping. I mean, I got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna put the link up, and anybody wanted to, you know, get their shit off, they can. But I'm warning you. I mean, I would prefer the positive energy. Like, for example, where did I put that thing at? Right here. I'd rather have good energy like the sun. The sun carries heavy energy. And because of our melanin nature, that's what we absorb, positive energy. Don't make me have to burn your ass. Like, hood conservative always likes to talk a whole bunch of bullshit. But we'll knock each other someday. And I haven't forgotten what you said about my wife. I haven't forgotten that shit. So we will see. We'll see each other. This is a very small world. But on to other attentions. This was all because of one individual that will be named names, because I got a personal vendetta with this little cow. He's because of what, with all of this shit that me and the other lady, the lady who will not be mentioned, he's the cause of us not even speaking to each other. He's the cause of all this. And when I put my hands on him, if I get the opportunity, we're going to have a conversation. Straight up, we're going to have a real deep conversation. Pause. That's what you young kids say today. We're going to talk like men. All you had to do, bruh, was apologize. Apologize to that lady what you said about her son, and that would have been the end of it. But no, you had to push it. Now, because of that, well, we won't. Well, I ain't going to mention the other thing because I had nothing to do with whatever's out there about her. Whatever's out there, I have nothing to do with that. What up, Miami? I ain't got shit to do with. But back on to Trish. Trish, I don't know much about Trish. Trish sounds intelligent. She sounds graceful. Ain't much to say, but that's a sister that we can all listen to. She's very popular. That's the only thing I can say. Other than that, hey, it was good. It was good. It was great. I will say this. I think she would be the type of person that would keep niggas in line. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think with her intelligence and her intellect, I think she would be the type of person that will keep niggas in a straight line. That's my belief. Oh, I was supposed to play this shit. Hold on. And this is for all my sisters. Hold on. I was supposed to play this a long time ago. My bad. This is a public service announcement from my brother.
The most respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. We will kill you for our woman. I'm making it plain, yes. We will kill you for our woman. We believe that if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women.
That was the public service announcement from our brother Malcolm. I believe we were supposed to protect all sisters. Not all sisters, because, I mean, whatever. The majority of sisters that we should be protecting, but this world, I don't know. I don't know. But going on to the interview, what I said, I meant with every fiber of my being, but niggas gonna spin it however they want to spin it. They gonna say what they say. They gonna do what they do. But only me, her, and God knows what happened. Knew what happened. Knows what happened. All right. Do I regret doing the things that I did, business-wise, pleasure-wise? Yes, I do. But Lessons learned. Um, have I been more cautious since then? You damn right. Because she brought a whole new level to can't trust these bitches. And I rarely use that word lightly. I rarely use that word. You cannot trust these bitches. You can't. You cannot trust these old. And that's rare coming from me. You cannot trust the person that you wanted to help, you tried to help. It's like, oh, we got the woman up here. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I forgot. Is this the real Sssshhhh Trish?
Yes, it is. Smash it. How are you, We-On-Loc? How are you doing?
I am doing better, thank you. Um,
I wanted to come up because I heard a huge contradiction in your commentary. In one breath, you're praising women with Malcolm X quotes, and then the next breath, you're labeling certain types of women bitches.
the reason why I did that was because it's now daunting on me who to trust and who not to trust. Because again, it had what happened to me had a heavy effect, a real heavy effect on me. Because again, I
So,
never thought.
so do you think it's possible that you need to do some soul searching with how your mind is wired? The reason why I'm saying this because during that interview, I told you that I'm very familiar with Dr. Umar Johnson, and I have a gift. Um,
Hmm.
so I know that these times are changing in the world, and they are really trying to silence our leaders, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
we have a lot of leaders in different forms, different geographical areas. And military sciences is key when you're approaching helping underserved populations. They don't want that, and they are the structure. Let's just call it that. And
Hmm.
in saying that, I told you that I think he should surround himself with women. And
Yeah.
your immediate response to me is, "How do you not know he is?" And everyone says he should be married. You immediately took it from business to personal. And I'm wondering if you often um, mix business with personal.
Do I mix business with personal?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Okay. So that's what I got out of it. I was speaking in a business structure. I believe in black man, black woman sciences, and it's a balance of energy.
Yes.
Do you know in ancient times, women, black women, African women, ruled the planet? And what I mean by ruled, they were the business go getters. They kept the homes. They handled accounts for trades, for stone and um, crop. And the men went out and hunted.
I would say that the the women also, if you believe in science, were the ones that were making babies without the men
Yes,
were.
yes, there
Mhm,
was a time in historical sciences where we procreated um, majestically. But that isn't what
mhm,
I'm speaking of. I'm speaking on terms of business. When it comes down to business,
mhm.
men, especially black men, because there are a lot of forces that will harm the black man from excelling in business. The white infrastructure,
White
uh,
supremacy.
yeah, competition. And I believe when you have an organization of women surrounding that black man, it shields uh, forces, having all of that intellect around the black man. So that's my philosophy. No other reason uh, did I mention that for any other reason but that.
Well, we need black women more than ever before. Um, it was without the black woman, without the African woman. I hate saying that word black. Without the African woman in her intellect, her intelligence, her nurturing, her know-how, where would we be as men?
I hate
Um,
saying the word black too, but I like to, when I teach, I like to meet people where they are and keep it as real as possible. So there's a higher probability that more people would get the message. When you say African, you're already disconnecting what the programming is. You gotta treat your audience um, as children, like spoon feed them little bit by little bit, and that's how
so,
I
so you're saying that I'm jumping from the free throw line?
exactly. When I hear, I even when you know who Shakim is?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, well, Shakim is also someone who has great intellect, but he's a student and a teacher at the same time. And sometimes listening to him, I'm really happy. But I also know that in these spaces, there's going to be less people that get the language use than someone like myself or you or Dr. Umar himself. You understand? So if you're on this platform, you should be aware of your audiences if you truly want them to catch the message.
What would you propose that as not just a woman but a human being? What do you suppose that I do going forward?
In what aspects of
Um, Getting the audience's attention.
I think when you're on camera you give better commentary.
When I'm on camera.
Yeah. When you're camera it's better.
Oh, okay, okay.
The
Do you
second
think?
the
Okay, go
second
ahead.
the second thing is um I don't think you've ever tapped into your full potential because you, I looked at a few of your videos and I think you cater to highlighting other people. You have a lot of spark in you. Uh, you do have purpose, but I don't think you found your niche exactly. And I don't know if you're searching or taking it seriously. But when I look at your videos, the ones that you're on camera, you give more of yourself and it's more connected. When you're behind, you know, the matrix, it seems that um, you lose focus.
Well, that's self-explanatory. And the reason why I lose focus is again, the things that are being said over and over again. It's just training. It's training, and we're not focusing on the real thing. We're just focusing on who a woman should be submissive to. That's the only thing
So,
that I hear.
so you are following, you're being a follower, not a leader.
Uh, can you elaborate a little further?
Yeah, I used to look around when I first became a content creator, and look at, there you go, smash. I used to look at content creators and go, wow, they're not doing what I want to see. And all I did was say, you know what? Instead of being a talent acquirer, I'm going to be the talent and become the content creator of all content creators. I'm going to deliver content that I'm passionate about. It, whoever gets it, and the more I do content that I want to do, opposed to what everybody else is doing, I see that more people are interested in the same things that I'm interested in.
Hmm.
So, the things that I'm interested in is community, socioeconomic development. I'm very interested in retreating back to nature and finding solutions for families so they can survive against what's going on that they're trying to hide globally. People don't speak my language because either they're numb, they, you know, they're desensitized, or they're just complete zombies and sleepwalkers. What's up, Miami?
So, would you consider me a sleepwalker if I were to follow? Well, I'm not following this person, but I am listening to this person more than I'm listening to myself intellectually.
Let me ask you, what's your sign?
Cancer.
Wow. Okay, wonderful. I'm a Virgo, so we're compatible as far as being able to do business, friendship, development. We usually carry the same moral values. Um, the only thing is you're very emotional, and when something bothers you, you retreat, you go in a hub, you isolate yourself. And the problem with that is isolation is good sometimes. But when you come out of isolation, have you created something? Have you came out of isolation with a solution? Or are you still in the same spot that you before you went into isolation? So making you more cognitive of isolation and meditation and the power of, you know, being centered in isolation as a cancer man would be key. That's how you
Did
intellect.
did Shakim bother to mention why I did ladies' night?
Ladies' night?
Mm-hmm. It was one of my old videos.
I've never heard of it. Describe. Hi,
Okay.
Shakim.
Here's why. What my original plan was, since everyone and their mother wanted to have a whole bunch of men talk about, you know, the differences between discipline and whatever else is going on. And the woman is never included. It's just, okay, we're family. It's all about family. But the woman is not allowed to speak her mind. So I said, oh, really? So let's even the playing field a little bit. So I have some intelligent females up on the panel. And this was last year, the year before. I'll have some intelligent ladies, and they'll just we'll just talk the opposite of what they're talking about. And in there, I wanted to come to a conclusion and possibly a solution to this issue. I said, do we separate ourselves entirely, or do we just not talk about oh shoot, what happened? Maybe she'll come back. Hey Clowny, how are you? Just going over the interview. Hey Shakim, I need a tip. Like, I went into the gym today and I'm trying to get these pounds off of me, bruh. Should I just start? Do I should start shaking, or should I just eat lean? 'Cause I'm really trying to get these pounds off of me. Yeah, but that's what mainly what I'm doing, and we just went and did a whole interview. For those who just came in, the lady that just left, I think she might come. Okay, here she is. You there? Oh, okay.
Smash it.
Smash it.
Okay, my computer froze up.
I can really read. Cool. So
I did
what I
hear
was saying.
I heard up to the point where you said ladies' night, you wanted to include women in the conversations, and then that was it. That was the last thing I heard.
Yeah, I wanted to include women in because in this, well, they complain about marriages and 50% of marriages, which I think is 44%, but whatever. 50% of marriages end up in divorce, and I said, well, maybe, hey, let's try to do something to improve that. Let's try to do something to improve on our habits talking to each other, because in most cases we talk to each other like we're fifth graders, like we're teenagers. We're not teenagers, we're adults. And you're basically, you have a negative effect on them because what you see online, what you see on TikTok, what you see on Facebook, what you see on YouTube, what you see on all these other platforms, and there are very few of us that will say, hey, we either come together as come together as one being, one nation, or we just separate ourselves entirely and learn how to learn how learn who we are, especially as oneself, as one individual, right? No zombies, no sleepwalkers.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to switch my spot. Put me where you are on the screen. There you go. Now I can look at you. Smash it. Now, look. Listen, that's funny, right? We-On-Loc, I think that's a great idea. A lot of people have different approaches towards content. I would love to be a part of the conversation. Very powerful concept because the adults lead the youth. And if we don't get our shit together, how will they have a blueprint of what not to do and what to do? So I believe starting with that type of conversation and group networking would be phenomenal. If you could find like minds that would be able to come to the round table speaking not only from experiences, but have coming to the table with solutions too. That's how those topics will be healthy. Everyone just talk about the problems. It gives me a headache. I'm a solution-based practitioner.
So is me and another content creator, Sharani. We're definitely heavy on the solution based phenomena. Um, However, what I need to improve of is my energy. Um,
That's because you have surrounded yourself with simps, trollops, and whores. If you surround yourself with five people and they're all low lives, how are you going to be on high vibration? You never heard of the science? Surround yourself with successful people.
Say that one more time.
You should surround yourself with. There's an echo. I don't know why. Maybe you should go on mute. Yeah. Um, Surround yourself with five successful people, more successful than you are in some ways, so it can empower you. You are who your company. And if you're on YouTube, even in the Matrix, it's no different. These videos are energy. Your energy is transformed through these videos. So if you're watching trash, you're going to think like trash. If you're watching enlightenment and empowerment, guess what? You're going to start feeling empowered and enlightened. And it may be stimulation of creative juices for you, your focus, your channel, your life. So be careful of the energy you take in. Smash.
I was told that there was an eclipse coming up real soon, sometime this month on the 16th, or is it the 12th, the 16th, or the 18th? And that eclipse has this has this has this energy. It has an It's going to have an effect on everyone. So if anybody's throwing negative energy out there, negative energy becomes negative energy. Positive energy becomes positive energy.
So let me explain something. This is the year 2024. It's the year of the eight.
Mm-hmm.
If you tap into numerology, you will find out the eight symbolism, where it derived from, and why this year is so important. A lot of things will be uncovered. A lot of things will be put to bed this year too. Eight is new beginnings. So seven is completion. You will start to see things unfold, even in media, politics, or all around us, even throughout the election campaign, that evil will be exposed. And then new beginnings, new structures, new policies, new CEOs, new businesses, new ideas, new solutions will unfold this year. We're already in April. The first quarter's over. This is the second quarter of the year. A lot's going to happen besides that eclipse. It's not the only one. Smash.
That's going to be quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. So I would suggest that niggas buckle up and straighten up, because
So
whatever.
I have a 4S mantra, and not everyone's going to be saved at all. I'm not trying to save everyone, but those that are willing and able to obtain uh, trades, survival, preparation, those are the ones that I want to partner with. My 4S mantra is some will, some way. I'm sorry, there's acting. Some will, some won't, some wait. So what next?
Are you familiar with Queen Afua?
Who?
Queen Afua,
No,
one that made the book. What is it? Scarred Woman.
no, I'm not. Okay, I see it. It's beautiful cover.
Yeah, this book is a guide to healing the feminine body, mind, and spirit.
Could you put it in the backdrop for me? The author
Sure,
and the name of the book.
sure.
Thank you.
But you are right, and so should I just start to ignore? Well, should I just let all these people, all these famous YouTubers go, and just concentrate more on
You
yes,
absolutely 1000%. If there was such a thing, it's the year of the eight. Time for new beginnings. This
that's
is your
correct.
year to do it. And don't wait for the nine. Do it now.
That is
Plant your seeds and cultivate you.
correct, correct. If you're gonna follow them, you're gonna follow them forever, and you ain't gonna get nothing done. They're not gonna listen to you.
Absolutely. So you have to get. You got to plant your seeds and do it now. Will. I'm serious. There's no time left.
That's correct. That is correct. And so, in you said you're married, correct?
Yes.
And there, can you agree to disagree that marriage is work in terms of relationship, you know, conversation, good times, bad times, ups, downs, highs, lows. You believe in all that stuff, right?
Absolutely. And the thing that most marriages miss is healthy communication. Most people, even marriage, they are afraid. People are afraid. They're uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. People need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, especially during conversation.
So, why, in your opinion, are is this generation so hell bent on not getting married?
Because we failed two generations of youth, starting with the baby boomers, and they've seen uh, a lot of trauma. So we traumatize our kids into doing orgy gangbangs, being over sexualized, and not respecting the family structure at all. We did that.
Yeah. Wow, wow, and there ain't no coming back from that either.
It is absolutely coming back. It's coming back for it. Like I said, the first thing to do is to acknowledge where we need to fix the cracks. There's so many cracks. Gotta choose a lane and stick to it. And seal it up. And then lay a tarp on top of that so it doesn't crack again.
Hmm.
We are
Well,
we are indigenous people. We've been through four ancient spiritual warfares and one. This will be no different.
yeah. Oh, Emma is here. Hello, Emma. How are you? Hotep, Hotep. Emma is also a very spiritual person. Um, she loves that lady doing that lady protection thing. um, and she also loves African spirituality. Um, I forgot to tell you that when there was only on one occasion that me and her had a disagreement, right? And of course, that particular person had to screen record everything, like she's probably doing now, screen recording, you know, and taking it back to whomever and making the doggone live. One second.
Sure. Make sure you smash the like button if you're in the chat, in the bushes, in the clouds. This is We-On-Loc Nation reaction to the interview with Shh Trish. Although he spelled my name wrong, I'm not going to hold it to him. It's a very challenging name for people, but they'll get it together. Smash it.
Well, like I said, she ends up screen recording everything. I mean, that's what she does. I mean, and she proclaimed that she has a man. Why is it you supposedly allegedly have a man, but that still has time for me? That makes no sense. Um, she often tries to tear my relationship with my friends apart because she doesn't have a relationship with anyone other than herself. Um, I try not to feed into it too much because I mean, what's in the dark comes into the light. So, with that being said, I mean, she does whatever she wants to do as long as you know she leaves me be because and that's another energy drainer that I just need to and I have all these particular things. I have my spirit beads. I have my sage. I have my pyramids. The only thing I don't have is my chimes.
You don't have crystals?
I don't have the crystals. A friend of mine also told me to get the doggone crystals.
You definitely need the crystals. And where are your beads, sir?
You got a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Please smash the like.
This is one of them that I wear.
My question for you is why don't you wear them when you're online to protect you?
I ain't think nothing of it. Maybe because I'm just too damn hard headed sometimes.
Yeah, when you're online on the World Wide Web, you need your protection more than anything.
You're right. But I came to a thesis, a conclusion in my life that is this even worth doing it? And so I say, well, if I don't do more like positive things or uh, interviewing people like Zoe Williams, which is a mentor of mine and a good friend, if I want to do the Dr. Kabas of the world, for the the Phil Valentines. I've talked to Phil Valentine on the phone one time when I was in quarantine, and he is a real big influencer in my life. Um, when I had COVID, he started asking me questions like, "So what did the doctor say that you have?" I said pneumonia. I said, "Have you ever had pneumonia in your life?" I said, "No." He said, "This is what I want you to do, my brother. I want you to stop eating red meat for a week. Start taking zinc." And then he wanted to sell me a juicer, like a cleanser, right? And I did all those things, and I started feeling better. I started to feeling a whole lot better. Um, Dr. Kaba, I have his books. The only person that I wanted to interview, but I think it's too late because number one, he's retired, and number two, it's kind of hard to get him online, but I'm gonna try my best to continue to do it, and that's Dr. Claude Anderson. Um, I have his books. One of them. Have you heard of Dr. Claude Anderson?
Yes.
I have all of his books. Um, Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics, Little Dirty Secrets, More Little Dirty Secrets, Black History Reader. I have all those books. Um, I'm trying to do that very thing and getting a more positive view of what we need to do in society. If it takes 1 to 10 to 20 years, I mean, we're already behind.
It won't take that long. There are other people that have been at this like myself for a very long time. And we're waiting for others like you to catch up. Smash it.
Well. I feel honored. The question is, who's going to come up behind me? Because we all need each other.
So here's the thing. In regards to who comes up behind you or us, the focus is to do the work, getting started. And trust me, just like Malcolm X started, there were so many people that just wanted to join because of the good work. There will always be people who want to contribute and follow and be a part of a cause that's great, especially when they see the transformation of the community. Anything else is not going to work. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired and hearing fake profits and things like that. They want to see results.
True. Very true indeed. So, I guess we got some work to do. Well, brother, I have work to do.
Yeah, I've been working, so.
Huh?
I've been working, so. I work.
There you go.
Yeah. But you know, nowhere near retirement yet because there's so much work to do. So it's very important that we do a good job so the youth can then be led the right way and they can take the baton from there. That's the goal. We can't do nothing because they don't have anything to go on. They have to see it.
What if I can ask, are you still in the beef sector? Are you part of the beef? Excuse me.
I'm beef sector 8. I've always been different, right? I've always been the person that went against the grain, but I I've just always been popular. I just never engaged as much. When I first came on, I could be on YouTube for 6 months, been gone for a year, things like that. But when I come back, I get warmed up. So my biggest issue was not being consistent on YouTube because I was too busy doing real life shit. So now those businesses and programs are almost operating themselves. And I have this big event that is detrimental to this multifaceted plan. Um, Everything matters. So this is where I'm giving a part of my time after a 10-hour or 8-hour workday.
Wow. Wow. And if I may ask, what do you do for a living?
I'm a
Or is that
serial,
private?
I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have 3 businesses. One that I'm concentrating on tremendously is my nonprofit 501c3, Hypnotic Helps Inc. Since 2016, registered in 2017. In New York City and New York State, we're known as Triple H, H-H-H.
Jesus. You putting in that work. Oh, my. Well, it's only fair that I was telling you what I do. I mean, I work at a casino here in Las Vegas. I
Hey,
I
hey,
I
hey. Listen here now. Now, yeah. When I want to go for a staycation, I don't even announce it. My husband and myself, we will leave on Thursday, come back Monday morning. No one is the wiser. But sometimes you need to get away. There are so many different uh, things that one can do for self care. And when you mentioned the ladies' night, I think that should be a topic for couples and individuals. Self care. And I'm
That's what I was hoping for.
about beauty. I'm talking about therapy. I'm talking about uh, being intimate without even being sexual. And these things that could be done, women should learn that don't know how to relax and relax their mate, vice versa. How they can take care of each other, learn ways to take care of each other, because so many people don't know. Marriage is work, but it's the little things that count that keeps couples in longevity, and we need more longevity marriages, especially in the community.
That is correct. And I mean, some call me flirtatious, but I don't believe I'm flirtatious at all. I just think that women,
Cancers are naturally flirtatious.
true. However, I know who I am, so I try to keep a lid on the what the the spirit of lust. I try to keep that in check at all times because I do know that men can be sexually frustrated, sexually aroused, or whatever at the sight of a woman. And what I was taught,
Some men, not all.
some men, not all. And so what I try to do is I'll keep my emotions in check. And of course, being the Cancer that I am, born July 6th, um, 1980, I come in with a clear mind and a clear conscience that, well, not to steal anything from Dr. Ifa Tunde, but it's consciousness before cookies, which I already got the cookies at home, so it's still consciousness before cookies. So, I mean, what we do is we concentrate, we move into a direction of uh, good communication, good dialogue, and for the first and foremost, honesty. Where are we at as human beings, as adults?
Let me
We're
ask you,
30.
and it's pretty personal. So let me know if you want to or not. I can ask it first. And you can just say, no, I don't want to answer that. Or yes, I can answer that. It's no problem. Do you find your wife sexy?
Of course.
Okay. That's that's all I want to know.
I met her. When I met her, she was actually. We've been together for since 2005, February 2005.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And all
I,
of your children are with her?
I'm trying to catch what you just said because, okay, you're saying that, oh, are you saying that
No, I'm saying, are all your children
with her?
with your
Yes,
wife?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay. So you don't have any children before her or after her or during her?
Nope,
Yeah, you went, nope. Okay.
nope, nope.
Okay.
Not no. I mean, no one likes what you call them, a simp. They don't like simps. I've
No.
been called I've been called a simp plenty of times.
I thought you was
I
before you spoke to me today.
okay. All right.
As you can see, I'm very honest, but I don't think that way anymore.
I don't know what that means. I honestly don't know. I don't go by those. I don't go by those memes. I don't go by simp, pick me, man me. I don't go by those.
Right. I get it. But yeah, you have a very interesting story, and I like to speak to people, one on one, so I can get exactly, what I need as far as coming to a conclusion about that person, opposed to listening to what other people are saying.
Mhm. I was even asked one time if I was caught. I was going to a barber shop, right? And some guy came up to me and said, well, we found your chick uh, 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 on a porn video giving it up to some dude. I know this has been 10 years, but this is what the homies found. You still gonna be with her? And I said, yes. And everybody looked at me like, who? And like had that look on their face like, why? It's because that was 10 years ago. If if we don't have that conversation from the very beginning of our friendship, now possibly term relationship, if we're not going to have that combo, then what am I here for? So your past is your past, but I am your here and now. That's what I believe.
Good. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been a lockhead?
Almost 7 years.
So 2017 is when you started to grow?
When did I lock my hair? I think it was 18. Where were we at? 2024? I think it was 18.
Okay. What was the reason that you did it?
Well, I did it years ago. I just couldn't keep up with it, so I had to cut it off. Um, Didn't have a job, didn't have anything, so I just had to cut it off. And besides, I didn't, my mom, she, I would get in trouble in school, so I would get in trouble in school, and she would just basically cut my hair. So that was my punishment. So when years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm not getting any younger. I'm 37. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how long this is gonna last. And this lasts for almost 7 years. Almost 7 years. And the reason why I did it was because I just wanted to not just love dreads. I love what it represents.
Me too.
Some call me the Rastafari. Um, because I mean I don't shave, but Bob Marley, he's the impediment of what people should be, and that's be free. Be that free, having that freedom of just being a human being. But people in white supremacy don't want that to happen at all.
But you do realize there are more systems in place besides racism, like capitalism, that is equally as important.
Hmm.
So I just don't want to blame.
Capitalism, oppression.
Yeah, I don't like to stay solely on racism because I don't want it to cause the community blight without moving forward. Right? We need to stay moving, mobile, and to keep just sitting around or standing around pointing the white man, yeah. We got to
But we
move.
do need to be educated, though. We do need to.
Education is key. Action is key.
Correct. I mean, most of us already know what we've been through as a people. We know
Exactly.
that, but the generation coming up does not know, and things are changing drastically. The books are changing drastically.
That's why it's important for us to continue. There's an echo. That's why it's important for us to continue to do lives and streams and create channels with solutions, information, education, and dialogue so people can know what's going on. And this is interactive television. A lot of people done away with cable and they come to YouTube, especially people in our generation. They want to know the real. They don't want scripted stuff. And even when it comes down to news, they come to YouTube to get it. So you got to find out where you fit in this new system that is evolving right before your eyes. So it isn't a good idea to follow other people when you can get in when you fit in.
I just had a thought,
That's nice.
and maybe I know I'm a little different from everybody else, but do you notice that not everybody appreciates good content? That's why you have less numbers. But
Right.
when it comes to all the raw stuff, I mean, you have.
That's why you got to mix it. You got to mix it up. You definitely got to mix it up. You got to stay true to your purpose, and you definitely got to feed the zombies and sleepwalkers because those are the ones that need the message, not us.
I mean, sorry for me being naive, but I mean, the only way I could fill it up and feel the zombies. I don't call them zombies. I call them worm feeders, because of course, if I were to say the black woman is God, then of course I'm not going to get that many views. But if I say the black woman, you know, is a B and a C and a this and a that, then you're gonna get filled with a whole bunch of niggas coming out of nowhere. Like, and some of them I never even heard before. Like I was on this Prince Seller kit for a little bit, because I think have you ever heard of Prince Seller?
No.
Okay. Prince Seller, the Queen Maker, she's this scorned woman that believes that all women of all races should not necessarily stay away from men, but have a more of a conscious mind of themselves. And she wrote a couple of books saying that men are incapable of love, and that nobody can challenge her on that, and so on and so forth. So I said, she did a live stream on what's the sister's name? Sazara Ali. And Sazara Ali, I've read her book. Agree to disagree on certain things, but you know, she's a good follower. She's a good follower of Kevin Samuels. And even though I disagree with some of her methods, I'm never going to disrespect my elders. I'm not going to disrespect my elders like that. But she came across as being kind of disrespectful, and I wanted to do a live on it. And I've been doing live streams on her ever since. And I'm feeling her, and I'm trying to get some type of, you know, trying to peel back the onion, so to speak. And that is a steel onion. I mean, she is not waned from anything, even though she's let a few men into her life. She's had over 1,000 people in her live stream. I mean, but this is a majority of people from other sides of the coin. I mean, she has black, white, Chinese, Mexican. She has everybody, right?
Well, the reason why she's trashing the black men.
Yes. Well, it's not just black men she's trashing. She's trashing every man.
Yeah, but she's a black woman, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's all that's needed. It's all about imagery, right? I find those type of content creators repulsive.
But can she be saved? Is my question.
I'm not trying to save her.
That song comes to mind when you say that. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
Yeah. You know, yeah, I wouldn't put my energy in an elder. I put all of my energy in the youth. That's who could be saved. That's where, yeah, that's the highest probability of my work being successful. I don't deal with adults unless it's like-minded adults. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, especially when you're in your 40s, you often made your decision. You have to self-improve. You gotta want to self-improve. So I guess in this day, in this generation, you know, in this generation, with the generation Alpha, I think it's generation. brothers and sisters are starting to wake up and starting to ask questions. And I think us, well, I'm a Gen Zer, not Gen Z. I'm a Gen Xer, and Gen X's need to.
I do not.
You are Gen X?
Yes.
Okay. So I think us Gen Xers need to get along to put these kids in the right direction by showing them,
Exactly.
you know, instead of fighting us every day like Sway does every single day. I think we need to definitely show improve, but I have to do more studying. I have to do more exercising to get all the toxins out of me so I can breathe and I can enjoy a little more.
But more important, you it's echoed.
Sorry.
More importantly, you have to act. Think, act, become. Just that simple.
Do you believe in love? And I know there's many different facets. There's many different categories to
That was a very good question because I know what you meant. Yes. I have hope. I believe. I believe that good would conquer evil in the spiritual warfare that we are in.
Ooh.
Win. So yes, I
Ooh.
love tremendously.
Um, the
Is that
reason why,
is that what you meant?
yes, that and amongst other things. Now, let's just say we've known each other for a while, right? We know each other for maybe a couple years. I know your status, you know mine. We have different conversations about different things in a certain period of time. Um, I'm never gonna call you late nights because there's a time limit. You're not gonna call me late nights because there's a time limit. Um, if there's something that you need to, yeah, talk to me importance about, you can talk to me in the morning. But sometimes I would, depending upon the discussion, my wife will let me get away with certain things. I would introduce my wife to certain YouTubers. One of them would happen to be I would consider a aunt, and she, hopefully her husband would adopt me because in the end we're all that we have. All the destruction, all the police brutality, all the just killing, just destruction upon us, it's devastating, right? And if I could, I would consider you a brother, a sister, a cousin. You are my aunt. You are my uncle. Father, that's you can't be that, nor my mother. I only have one mother, I have one father, she's gone. We are all that we have in this world. And a person that I know could have been a part of that, but she wanted the spotlight, I guess. So we can't save everybody, right? So, but if I were to um, have a conversation with you and your husband one day. If you and your are you and your husband lockstep with each other?
What do you mean by that?
In lockstep meaning whatever what he loves your ideas of the same way you love his. You know about him. You have communications with him every single day about certain stuff, and you agree and sometimes agree to disagree with certain stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, possibly maybe one day if this goes cool, if this is cool and this, in a far distant future, um, I can learn to not only love you in terms of what you continue to do for your community, for yourself, for your family, for the infrastructure, for everything you do for Black people. Everything you do for Black people. If you have written a book, I buy it, I read it, and I analyze it, and I can say you can go follow Trish. She does great content. Uh, she's a great arbitrary. She talks to the community. She gets the community and she gets all the women in line, the men in line. You know what I'm trying to say. Um, I love your work. I love the things that you do. If you were that person that had an issue, the first thing I would tell you is that with you need to connect with God, because I am nothing but a weakling. I am nothing but flesh and bone. The only thing I can do is give you advice. What God can give you is the same. Is not the same as what I can give you is not the same as what God can give you. So I suggest you speak with Him first and foremost.
I just wanted
And
to
then
let, I just wanted to tell you I'm the Most High's favorite daughter. But continue.
that's good. That's good. And the husband is first. I am distant second from him or anybody else. Um, my wife is also first, but due to certain issues that we have, she doesn't even do social media. She doesn't believe in none of that stuff because she's heard she's heard one thing from Tommy Sotomayor, and she said, "No, I ain't doing that. No." She doesn't even do TikTok.
Okay, so let me explain. Let me explain. It's an echo. My husband is a part of the Black male community that would never be on social media. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to be involved. What he does support is me and my business endeavors. Like I mentioned, the YouTube Streets Awards. If I did something that it involved the community, he's going to be there. He's going to, he's he's there, but he's not involved. He has his lane, and I have my lane, and he supports me. When it comes down to meeting people off of YouTube, I hold my family structure very private and very close. So if there's ever an opportunity where I say, hey, We-On-Loc Nation, I want you to meet my husband, my son, my family, that's major because I've never felt that way about anyone. Not on YouTube. Smash.
Well, I would definitely would have to earn that, and if I can earn that respect, then that's a plus. That's definitely a plus. Um, Emma wanted to come up. You don't mind, do you?
Absolutely not. I would love it.
Okay.
Hey, Alma,
Hi.
how are you?
All right.
What's going on, Emma? Hold up. What's up?
What's up? Not much. Well, you got to ask Trish before you let people up now.
Nah, well, I just wanted her to be comfortable, just since
Mm.
she hasn't. This is the first time for her being over here, so I just wanted to feel comfortable and everything.
First time I saw Trish, I think you know what? I think I've been seeing her in the algorithms over the years, possibly, but especially since I've been in the sector. But first time I met, first time I subscribed to Trish, was when she came on Slander for his birthday. Yeah. So that was a few months ago.
Positively hate, is that his
Yeah.
name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
he's
I know
a
he goes by two different names. I love his content.
yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that's good.
mm-hmm.
I'm glad that your first interaction with me was on a channel like that, opposed to a channel in the beef sector where you may had a bad first impression. So that's a good thing.
So are you when it comes to the B sector? You said you really don't do it anymore. You just
Yeah, I'm an OG from the beef sector. I was there before it started in the beginning, and I never did content really on the beef sector, although I was in it and very popular. Like a lot of beef sector heavy hitters used to do a lot of content on me because I went against the grain. Um, but I've always danced with beating my own drum and move the way I move.
yeah, and I've shared a lot of my intellectual property with people, behind the scenes, in the scenes, um, not necessarily on YouTube, but anywhere because I heard what you said, what happened with the butterfly progressive, and I feel like that's happened to me a lot because I share my ideas. But it's tough.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't share my ideas with her. She overheard a conversation with
Yeah.
someone who worked with me
Mm-hmm.
about the program that we were starting in a veteran shelter. And she heard the name of the program. And, the next few months, it was a channel and a logo and content and a website named it. But that wasn't the only thing she tried to copy during that time. It was my No Dragon Kids campaign. I launched that at June 19, 2019. She started a campaign on change.org a couple of months after it for bullying and this and stalking to combat mine and to compete with mine. Over time, during this little debacle, I had change.org snatched that petition, and the campaign was gone because it was fraudulent, you know. And now it is the USPTO with this business that she started. Um, you know, it is what it is. They're all different types of people in the world, but I set up my business where I'm able to combat uh, corporations, not individuals like Ross. So it's very light for me.
Because I know that, you know, I know I've heard about the butterfly effect and everything like that. So, what exactly does that mean anyway? The butterfly progressive, because I'm more into the African center side of things. So, what is the butterfly progressive? What was that?
The name was created by one of my directors for Marines. Um, he's a Marine. We have a veteran population that we serve in my nonprofit. And believe it or not, veterans take orders from veterans. They just feel more comfortable with veterans. So we created a separate division within our nonprofit that he came up with the name, the Butterfly Progressive, for an effect.
Mhm.
He believes veterans that come out of, jail, because there are a lot of there's a high percentages of military soldiers that go into jail or prison after they serve our country, and they're always institutionalized. So him and his comrades came up with this name uh, way before we even before I became a YouTuber, a content creator. And they started the program, and they started to help veterans through reentry programs, shelters, career training, development, and a conversation where I had Laura on a three-way call to discuss her wanting to create a nonprofit. She took that conversation that I had with one of my colleagues and came and kind of started her own thing under the guise of that name on YouTube. We had no intentions of even making that program public. It's a nonprofit, for crying out loud. But she just made it a whole. I mean, for her actions, she just made us, protect ourselves and protect the nonprofit programming that makes a lot of money through, facilitating value care services.
And what I do is, and let me know, because I think this is an older tactic. Is with my different names and stuff, because I have other people that I'm associated with. I have them mail me, when they mail me stuff. I put it in my name of what I want to start, like my business, like Women's Protection Foundation. Then I have them mail me back, in the name of Women's Protection Foundation, because I think it's dated and everything. So,
Absolutely. You should absolutely have everything dated, documented. I know I do. And invoices, all those things are relative to intellectual property protection. The first date of commerce, the first time you gave out flyers. It's all of that collectively is what gains you rights to that name. And it's very smart to have people mail you things in that business name. It shouldn't be in any of the things, any other
I,
name.
yeah. But I was wondering, I was like, what does that mean anyway to them? So now I know it's about the veterans.
Yes,
Hmm. That's nice. I it's a lot of veterans wandering around here. I didn't even know. Like as you live longer and longer, you meet, more and more people. So,
absolutely. And that is so true. And I'm a student of life. I don't know how people could just go through life without paying attention to messaging, connections, nature, things like that. It helps you move further in life. This is like assimilation, right? We're all trying to go higher. And in order to go higher, you got to pay attention to other human beings and other animals and nature. If you live life like a zombie and a sleepwalker, you know, you miss things, a lot of things.
yeah, I just watched this little. They were doing. I don't know if you ever listened to Credo Mutwa, but they were doing a fashion show. I'll share it with y'all when once we get off of here and stuff. I'll share it because it's somebody's video, and I was like, let me just
Please tag me in it. I love fashion. Just a few months ago, I did a crazy, sexy, cool fashion challenge on my channel. I'm big on fashion, music, art, dance. Um, and, you know, I think I'm pretty talented. But I use um, those talents to push uh, the causes that I really do believe in. Culture drives economy, and that's how I move things around.
One more thing. Well, not one more, but another thing I was where your name came up, Shush Trish, was that I was telling my cousin, which I've heard about it before from Bobby Hemmett, and
Your cousin Eyes.
yeah, I was telling her how you were talking about, because she was asking me questions about the dark hand. So we gotta talk about that again one day, Trish, because you know how you taking all this information and you forget. And when you started talking about that, I was like, I've been trying to tell people because I forgot everything. And you know, his tapes are hard to bring up. Bobby
So,
Hemmett's stuff.
I'm sorry. Could you run it back just a little bit?
When you
You
were up one night talking about the dark hand, um, you were up one night talking about that, and I was like,
you mean 666?
well, it yeah, it could be. I guess you could say that too, but it's
Yeah,
like I
six.
said,
You talk about melanin because that's what 666 means.
yeah, I heard you talk about that.
Six electrons, six protons, six neutrons. They made it evil over time,
Right.
and that's why we're afraid of that number. And we're afraid of ourselves, but that's what it means. Science. As far as carbonation against melanin, that was another part of that discussion.
Yeah, it was. You were talking to Simon that night. But I'm that type too. Like I remember all that type of stuff. And I do it's you were talking about the dark hand. And it's been a long time since I heard that talk because I've been looking for it on YouTube. Bobby Hemmett talks about it, the dark hand.
Yes, I love Bobby Hemmett. Um, I have my mom left me the old tapes, um, and you could still find some of his teachings and speeches on TikTok, on maybe YouTube, on someone's channel. But they tried to wipe Bobby Hemmett and Dr. York's lessons completely off the social media. These are lessons that is exactly what I was telling Shakim. Um, People scrutinize the messenger, but the message is so powerful. We miss, uh, you know, how they don't, well, meaning the structure doesn't want us to learn and know who we really are. They know who we are more than we know who.
Right. And that's what's creepy. So yeah, it is hard to find Bobby Hemmett. It's this one guy I follow. He has Bobby Hemmett stuff. It's hard to find his stuff. And then you still have, some followers of Dr. York. Like you said, it's not about the person because he got that information from somewhere himself. And if you look into his work, he'll tell you where he got it from. He got it from reading. He got it from
Travel.
traveling,
Yeah,
reading.
and that's why I also love to travel. It's another form of education. I'm a world traveler. I travel twice a year. And I really, when we would just talk about that We-On-Loc, when you go into isolation, this is one of my things to kind of rejuvenate and just remove myself from everything worldly. Um, I like to go, the way I like to travel is I do the tourist thing. Obviously, I want to be comfortable, but I always go where the natives and the indigenous people are and learn culture, learn, try to learn language, and see where they are in um, society. That's the only way you learn. And when you do that, you'll see so many places around the world with ancient Medic or African artifacts that describe where we are. They distributed, education of who we are all over the world, and then we come to America or the British colonies to read books that are full of lies and misinformation. It's so crazy.
Now, when I said reading, when I came to Dr. York, he was saying that since one of his parents was from like Indian, um, and one of his parents, his mother was African. That's how he knew different languages, and he was able to hang with certain people and learn to decipher what was written, a long time ago, and bring it back to the Black community.
Yes,
So
yes. We have a plethora of historians, archaeologists, um, epidemiologists, people who really see or have seen things and wrote books and perform lectures to educate us. And we have to be very careful with protecting those people because they become targets, like herbologists and people that really heal disease, like Dr. Sadie. Um, there's droppings of our truth all over the world. We just got to know where to find it.
Dr. Sabi, and then you got a lot of Black people and different people all over the world that live a long time, and due to different wisdom they have, and this guy's sustaining them. But there are some veterans. Speaking of veterans earlier, I think this veteran guy, he was like one of the oldest people ever. So that was really interesting. With you wanting to help veterans and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
but they're one of the population. We help aging out youth, young adults, veterans, ex offenders, domestic violence survivors, and human trafficking victims, and LGBTQIA. Those are our targeted populations, specialized populations. So veterans is one out of the five, but we
mhm.
do we hone in because sometimes even the specialized populations have cross component. We find mainly LGBTQIA in the youth. We find a lot of ex offenders that are veterans, and vice versa. We find a lot of domestic violence survivors that have been trafficked. They cross component, but subpopulations are substance abuse and addiction, mental illness, and HIV.
Have you, Trish? Have you seen the videos I've done on human trafficking?
No, I've seen a couple of titles, but didn't get into them yet. I haven't finished doing my research on you yet. You know,
Well,
I
for me, you
also,
wouldn't have to do a lot if you want to start with me. No, but mine, you don't even gotta watch a lot of videos, but there are some videos on there. This one guy, he had did his own movie. He's from the BB Timmy website. If you want to check mine's out, Trish, or whenever you get a chance.
did you put it in the back? Right?
I don't know, cause my computer.
So how would I be able to do it?
We-On-Loc. I had to get him to send it to you.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Can you send it to me? Thank you so much. That's
You
good.
from. And not if it's
What
an
So
issue
what
with
did
I
you what did you what did you want me to send?
what you say.
send
What
me
did you want me to?
her channel, and I can review her content.
Well, it's not a lot right now, but there, if you look on the older videos, you'll see some people that this one guy, he made a whole movie. It's like he's I don't know, I think he is from Africa, but he's like you know he's like a cool guy. So
So I wanted to go back a little bit. I just wanted to wait
yeah.
till you finish uh, talking. You mentioned there are people who live a long time. They're all over the world, and that's true. You said the main cause of their longevity is wisdom, and I disagree with that. I think the primary
Well,
cause.
the reason why I said that, not to cut your wisdom, but the reason why I said that was because I just said it maybe for because lack of better words, but I did pay attention to French. They said it was the wines, the cheeses, the
I was
olives.
That's what I was about to.
Uh huh.
It's mainly in my study and research because of nutrition. They have high nutrition and very strong faith, especially West African elders. They really believe in, um, a lot of agricultural, raw foods, fish, and not red meat. Many of them are vegan, but some of them aren't. They just eat very clean. Another place in the world is Honduras. They live off of sea moss. As you know, that's Dr. Sabi's hometown.
Okay.
And they absolutely have different agricultural crops that they pride. But they really live from the sea, uh, hence the sea moss. And they drink it by the gallons. They don't have any real health issues in Honduras. They don't go through what we go through here in America.
So
So
why do you think veterans live so long then?
I don't think veterans live a long time. I know a lot of veterans uh, that passed, like old veterans,
Hmm.
um, they do have longevity because they have great health care. Um, but some of them pass from a lot of diseases, a lot of different things that causes death, um, including suicide. So I don't know
Yeah.
why some veterans live long and some seem to expire earlier, but I think only the strong shall survive. My mom
Right.
used to tell me that all the time.
Yeah. And that one dude that was a veteran, he was a black guy. They just buried him like a couple years ago. He was like 109. So he was still driving and everything. And he said with his cigars, he doesn't inhale. Just because I don't know if you've seen the story, Trish. And then he said he loves to eat ice cream because I know that's one thing. Like Sabian, they don't agree with eating dairy and stuff. I don't think, but he said he
Right.
ice cream and soup. And then
Well,
so
it was so it could be
yeah,
a lot of different things that allow people to live longer, and a lot of it is about its genetics as well too. If you feed the body what it needs to continue to move like an engine, it'll last long. If you deprive it, it won't. Some people in West Africa, there's a woman there that's said to be 165 years old. How's that possible?
well, us black women, we smart because if you ask us, we'll be like, I don't know how old I am, you know. But I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not there.
There's a Peruvian woman that is recorded of being 121 years old.
Well, Bishop's, the bling bling Bishop, his grandma, and which I always thought was interesting, she just died. She was 109, and he said, "Grandma," he was like, "What was your secret when she was alive? Because she just died." So I'm seeing this on Instagram. She said, "Stand on the rock like Moses did." Man, I just because you said only the strong survive, but she was 109. Like she was on, and she was sitting up and everything. So I don't know what they do, Trish.
My grandmother was 100, and my great grandmother was 103. So can't beat that. You cannot beat wisdom. You cannot beat knowledge, and you damn sure can't beat the creator.
Well, thank y'all for
You know
listening.
what's interesting though? There,
What's that?
since we've kind of inducted this medical industry, we have decreased our lifespan. In ancient times, they lived longer, even though they said they died quicker. That's not true. So I think our ancestors, our long lineage ancestors, have lived longer than most. And I think our lifespan, like even middle age is like 35 now. Can you imagine when our parents was growing up, middle age was like 45. It's getting less and less, and they're doing it because of you know poor nutrition, GMOs, mental health issues, all different types of things. Hey, Simon, smash it. Simon,
Simon.
Simon,
Chocolate is friend, so
you are hella late, sir. What's going on?
he's following me.
He's following you?
Has to be.
well, Trish, you know I'm friends with I'm real cool with he might not remember me, but I'm real cool with Chocolate Earth. So remember it's when Simon Live for Love. I think you did the interview.
Oh, okay. But Simon Hectic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, Trish, since
Speaking of
since
wisdom,
we're
honey.
here, hold on, Emma. Since we're here, I might as well tell you another thingamajiggy. And this is short. Okay. Charter. She wants to do she wants to own property so she can start up her own little landscape or whatever she's trying to do. Um Long story short, she got stuck somewhere. She needed some help, so I helped her. To get from one place to the other place, right? I did that. Now, I put papers out on her, meaning I wrote a paper saying that she owes me this a certain amount of money and this a certain amount of time. Has she paid me back? No. Um, my lawyers are handling that. So but as me talking to her, YouTube wise, no, I'm not speaking. I mean, I wish her the best. I want her to open up her business or her landscape or whatever. I want her to do all that, but because of all this drama going on, I don't want nothing to do with nothing. So Simon proclaims that he's her boyfriend or whatever. I had nothing to do with that. So
I didn't say that shit. I didn't say that shit at all. That's that.
bullshit. Bullshit. You did say that.
I believe you, We-On-Loc. We-On-Loc, Simon has been trying to flirt with me knowing I'm a married woman forever. He's just trying to curb his flirtatiousness and not be caught out there being a YouTube whore. But I already know he's a YouTube whore. He does it all the time. That's why he's
Simon, what's going on, bruh? Like,
he's a whore. He's a whore. Hey, Simon.
Hey, yeah, I'm a whore. I'm a whore.
Back, Simon.
Yeah, okay. All right, bitch. I'm a whore. Okay, cool.
Simon. I'm not in the mood tonight. I'm really not in the mood. So
I don't give a fuck if you're in the mood or not. That's got nothing to do with me. You could drop the fuck me down right now.
Why are you acting like that?
Because you're being a bitch. Like at the end of the day, if you wanna have a conversation, that's one thing or another. But I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I ain't been look, I ain't being aggressive. I'm being aggressive. Okay? If you wanna have a
brother, wait.
You've been drinking, Simon.
Hold on, Trish. Stop drinking. I'm telling
Don't
you.
talk to me like this. That's a bitch nigga move. You see what I'm talking about?
How's that a bitch nigga move?
Okay, I'm going to see you guys. I'll shut it right now. I see you. Email me, We-On-Loc. I gotta go.
I will. Why the fuck? Simon, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck am I doing? I ain't say shit to you. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Did I turn around and say you're drinking or some stupid shit like that? That's stupid. Like, come on. Like, wow. That's not the appropriate way to approach somebody. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're drinking. Like when you could have a real fucking conversation about some real shit when I know what
Did
the
you
fuck's
really do what
going
I
down.
think you just did, Simon? Did you really do that? Did you really do that just now?
All right, well, cool. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You want to be stupid?
How was that a conversation when you just cussed out a woman and you cussing me out?
I'll
How?
cuss anybody out. I don't give a fuck about that shit because you're chatting some shit. What? Look, if you could have said hello. You could have said good morning. You could have said
Hello.
something natural. You could have said something natural, right? But no. Oh, this nigga
Simon,
drunk. This nigga
nobody
drunk. Oh, he
owes
don't know what the
you
fuck he's talking about.
anything,
When I'm over
Simon.
here, I don't need to be
Ah,
over here. I could be over
Jesus.
there,
Didn't you just get
fucking you up.
kicked out of
You damn well know
Didn't
that I
you
could
just
be
get
over
kicked
there,
out of the
fucking you up.
live?
So be real, nigga. Like at the end of the day, like if you're gonna have a fucking
Bruh.
conversation, look,
Oh,
I'm trying to
God.
fucking save your ass, but at the same time, you're being
Save me
greedy,
from who? Save yourself. Don't try to
right?
save me. Save your damn self.
All right, well, okay, you do that shit. Just because you
Bruh,
got,
come on.
just because you got
Don't
these,
stop,
just because what's
stop,
going on?
stop,
Yeah,
stop,
exactly.
stop. What is it that you're seeking? What? Tell me.
I
What?
ain't
You know
seeking
what,
shit.
Simon? My B. It wasn't you Trish was talking to about it. It was the other dude. It wasn't you. I didn't mean that because I heard you say we was chatting some stuff. It wasn't you when I was referring back to a conversation earlier. It was the
Here's
other one.
the thing. Here's the thing. That is, I'm trying with this brother. I really am. But he's not making it any. He's just not smart, man. You're going
Oh
after
wait,
a very
okay. I'm not smart. Are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else? Because I don't
I'm
get that shit.
talking to you one on one. It's not smart what you're doing, bro. It's not. Why would
Really?
you? Why would you go after a married woman like that? Why?
Who's going after a married woman?
You didn't just go after Trish just now. You're
Have
not
you
following
actually?
Trish.
Oh, okay. So you've not actually.
Are you
You don't
not following
you
Trish?
don't
Yes or no?
understand. You don't understand me and
Are you
Trish's relationship.
following Trish?
You're just
Yes
going off
or
on
no?
you're going off on your interpretation of what you just seen in the last 2 minutes. You don't understand me and Trish's relationship. You have no idea.
You
And
know,
you
Trish don't
you
like
ain't you haven't even about to ask. You're just going blah blah blah. This is fucked up shit. You did the same thing with Raw. Like
Now you're in a relationship with. You're trying to get in a relationship with Trish, and she's already married. What are we doing?
no, wait a minute. There's a difference. We don't have a personal relationship. I ain't fucking Trish. Like we have a
so why
business
did you call
relationship.
her a B?
Because we could do that shit. She did the same shit to me. You ain't seen how she doxed me on her own platform? Are you weird?
No, I didn't.
But you want to come over here and say
Look,
some
no, wait. This is the thing about black people. You can be
Hold on,
some
Simon.
surface level bullshit. Like me and Trish are cool. Okay. There's nothing wrong with me and Trish. I don't fuck Trish or anything like that. It's not like me and Cellulite and Raw. Like Raw and Cellulite are fucking. There's a difference, okay? Me and Trish.
Don't.
Listen, bro. Like, don't even fucking like go there with me, like for real.
Bruh, do not mention her name. Whatever you do not mention that girl's
Why?
name in my life.
You can't do that. You're a Roman or some shit. Oh, don't mention her name and go crucify her. Like, don't mention her. Come on, bro.
But Simon, it came up earlier. Someone was asking Raw. They were asking her about her and Cellulite's relationship, and she asked that people not speculate whether they've actually slept together or whatever. So that's why.
What's that got to do with me? I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying. You
what
said
the hell's that got to do with me? So I can't. All of a sudden, I can't fucking talk about it because somebody said something about it. What are you talking about?
I was just giving you a quick heads up.
Oh look, what are you doing? This is some internet police shit. Are you the popo? Am I supposed to be aware?
Shut up. Hold on. Crazy buddy. How
It's
you doing?
Crazy Bubba.
Bubba, I'm sorry. Crazy Bubba.
Hey, Crazy Bubba.
Hey, how everybody doing this morning?
Good, good. How about yourself, sir?
Sure, I'm doing fine. I'm just waking up and stuff. I'm coming from the trucker sector, so excuse me.
No, okay. All right. So what do you got for me this afternoon? Jesus Christ.
But hun, I've listened to y'all. Y'all were very interested about you know about y'all grandmas and your great grandmas and all that other stuff. Like my grandma passed away. Like at 102.
My condolences.
My condolences.
To say that, but you know, I, I just had to get up real quick trying to get everything situated for me before I get back on the road.
Boring as fuck.
So
Be careful. Be safe out there.
what was her secret?
About what, grandma?
Yeah, your grandmother. What was her secret?
About
Um, living until 102.
grandma always used to tell me that no matter what, just play your part because you don't know when your time gonna come. Now that there, I really kept it up. A lot of
You
stuff. What
talking
grandma
about,
taught me.
bruh? God damn.
Well, before you came up here, that would talk about their ancestors, how long they live, more than the new generation. We like leaving about
Yeah,
50.
obviously you ain't learned shit, man. D, Jesus Christ, you just
You
ranting. God
transition
damn.
in just a moment, sir.
I ain't worried about that. That's just how way they gonna play out. But anyway, though, I ain't doing that trouble
Are you still grieving?
about that.
I
You
heard
still
what she
grieving?
said. I heard what you said. She said, "Always play your part." So I'll always keep that
Yes.
in mind, Crazy Bubba. Thanks for sharing that.
I would
Oh
definitely
yeah.
keep. I would definitely keep you in your family in my prayers.
You
Definitely.
guys are real sensitive, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, though. I'm about to drop off. I'm about to go ahead and
Is
get
that
to
what you
going.
need to say? Oh, I wanted to step up and say, oh,
You
about my
ready to go,
grandmother.
Crazy
Oh,
Bubba?
God. All right. Okay, cool.
Bubba, stop by any time, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. I will. Cause
Yeah, show your face next time.
get there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
My bad. You were saying?
But yeah, though. Yeah, but I will stop by because there ain't nothing to do. Stay on the road. Make sure y'all can eat.
So this is what you drive trucks for. You drive trucks for a living.
Yes, I do.
What did you say you drive for Townsend or Tyson?
Yes, sir.
Tyson.
Tyson,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A friend of mine's a truck driver. Yeah, that's all she ever does is talk about trucks.
Oh, that's
The
good. That's
or the
good.
Oracle, the Oracle. I do miss her, but that's all she ever does is talk about driving on the road, and it's tough sometimes, but you get some money. You get some money out of it, don't you? No,
Oh
you be
yeah.
getting that. Yeah,
Oh
you be
yeah.
getting that.
It probably a lot of stress in it, but at the end of it, yeah, it worth it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll
Well,
agree.
lady, you ain't. What have you? You ain't drive no damn truck, Simon. Shut up.
I ain't know. Yeah, you're damn right I ain't driving no damn truck. Look, bro, there's other opportunities out here, man.
Find the trucks for. Please get that man off of the damn.
Listen, bro, if you want another job, come speak to
Hey,
me. Because you don't need to do
five
that shit.
$5, I'll do it. Right.
Look, come speak
$5.
to me, bro. You don't need to be doing that for the rest of your life, for real.
Well, everything already tied up with my 401k, so it
Well,
doesn't
you
matter.
could sort it out for the next couple of years, and then we can sort something else out. Okay, like ain't that big. But I'm just saying you don't need to do that for the rest of your life. Just entrust in that because
No, what Crazy Bubba did is he came back and started doing it again just so he can he already retired before, but then
don't listen to these chicks, man. These chicks are
he came
crazy.
back
Like,
out of retirement.
no. Wait a sec, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, you don't need to do that for the rest of your life. And don't listen to these chicks trying to tell you you got to do that for the rest of your life. That's not something a man wants to do. You get what I'm saying? You can be much more. The way even you're talking, I can see in your tone and hear in your spirit that you could do something bigger. Okay, so like, just have a conversation with somebody that
But
that actually appreciates you, not a chick, because a chick ain't gonna appreciate you like that. Chick's gonna turn around and go, okay, like she just did, okay, and that's all you're gonna be, and for the rest of your damn life.
I mean,
That's not healthy.
when was the last time you ever kept a chick for long term? When was the last period of time? When? I would like to know.
no, I like
I was married for about 10 years.
3 years?
10 years, nigga.
10 years? Oh,
Yeah.
you reached that mark and you stopped?
No, I didn't stop. She stopped.
Yeah, it's always the woman. It's always the woman's fault. You did something, goddammit.
I didn't do shit.
But whatever. You always say that. I don't do shit. You did something, goddammit.
Like what?
Tell the truth. Tell the fucking
Well,
truth.
well, tell me what. Like what then? What did I do,
No,
nigga?
that's your ex-wife. You tell me.
You said I did some shit. What the fuck did I do?
So you were invisible. You were all good. You did nothing wrong, Simon. You did nothing wrong, really.
I did nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm telling you that shit. I'm still looking after her.
How many in the chat believe Simon?
I don't give a fuck who gives a fuck about me. Like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I'm real disrespectful tonight. Yeah, okay. But yo don't know what the fuck goes down, because at the end of the day, you trying to look pretty. I ain't trying to look pretty. Fuck you niggas. You don't fucking play around with me.
How many platforms you got kicked off thus far? It sounds stupid, right? Stop drinking, Simon.
I don't give a fuck about not saying about how many platforms that got kicked off or how much I drink. I'm more successful than most of you motherfuckers. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'll speak my fucking word. Now, if you want to kick me off, kick me off. I don't give a fuck. I got my own platform. Who gives a fuck?
I'm not gonna kick you. I'm not gonna kick you off. I'm just let you.
I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to hear the fucking word, then you don't want to hear the word.
And what you say and what goes on, whatever you talk about women, and if you get smushed, if you get smashed, you get smashed. I'm gonna let you do that.
Smashed by what? Not. What are you talking about? The white man or the black man? What are you talking about?
If somebody comes up on you and straight smashes you, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be like this.
They can do what the fuck they want. I'm just saying they ain't got no fucking track record. So if they can turn around and tell me something, look, if they can turn around and tell me something that's interesting,
have a track record on you, other than what you usually what you did with Sean.
If you ain't been in a marriage for 10 years, you can't tell me shit.
Trish.
You can't tell me shit. You really can't. If you've been in 2, 3, 4 marriages, you can't fucking tell me shit. Don't tell me. Don't try and fucking educate me.
Simon, I'm still in my first.
That's why I still rock with you, nigga. I'm trying to figure you out because it's like I don't get why you get so much heat. You get what I'm saying? I don't get that shit.
So your job is to let's see here. I'm not getting. Oh, wait. You trying to dick ride? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't know what that means, nigga. Like,
you know what the hell it means, nigga. You know what the hell it means. You're trying to dick ride off some nigga. You ain't dick riding off of me, nigga.
I don't like it. I don't even know that what that term means. I
Bruh.
really don't.
You ain't
What
dick
you
riding
gotta
off of
explain
me,
that shit to
bruh.
me. What the fuck is dick riding?
You can do that over Raw. You can do that over whatchamacallits. I ain't gonna mention her name. You can do that over Sell Your Ass. You can do that over
No, don't involve me in your bullshit, okay? I ain't come over here for that.
Don't do that over here,
You
bro.
don't fucking do that shit.
What you
Nah,
need to
I
do
ain't
is
doing
try
that shit. I don't give a fuck
that
about like. Look, I got peace with Raw, but I don't give a fuck
down,
about
nigga.
Cellulite. I don't give a
Put
fuck about
Frank
Cellulite.
down.
I made that shit plain, clear, and simple. I don't really give a fuck about that nigga. Like at the end of the day, like that's a 2-time motherfucking like fourth eye nigga. I don't fucking give a fuck about that nigga. Like for real.
Are you trying to say he's a jailbird? Is that what you're trying to say?
I just think he's like two-faced motherfucker. Like you get what I'm saying? It's like Raw will look at that in about 2, 3, 4 years and look back and go, okay, whatever. Like just because like he likes big back bitches, like I'm on his fucking back. So it's like
That's
cool,
not
whatever.
his girl. That's
Like,
not his
I don't give
girl.
a fuck about that
That is
shit.
not
Like
his girl. That is not his girl. That is
listen,
not his girl, Simon.
listen, you gotta understand. We came into this thing different, okay? Like Raw has some sense to an extent. I'm not gonna dox Raw. When she start fucking with these motherfuckers, she has no fucking idea what the fuck they're dealing with. So that's what women do all day long.
We're talking about one female here.
Right?
One female versus how many others?
I ain't doing that. I ain't talking about one female. She ain't one female. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And you should know this because you got involved and you involved me. So that's the only reason why I'm up here. Well, I wouldn't fucking know you from
How did I involve you?
Nigga. I was on your fucking platform. You could have told me some shit and gone, Simon, get the fuck out of here. Based on the fact that I was dealing with this fucking shit, and that's why I got a bit antagonized with you.
She don't show her face around here. I got her blocked. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, this is man code. You could have turned around and just said, "Look, nigga, like from look when I was rocking with you in the first place."
You know why? You know why? Because I respect you enough to give you a fucking shot, and you're fucking up. You're
give me a shot from what?
You're messing up, Simon. You're really messing up.
Why do you think you'll give me a shot? Why do you think that?
Because, did you hear what I said earlier on? I said I respect you enough to give you a shot.
And I respect you as well. What are you talking about exactly?
Okay. Notice your demeanor just now. You come in here and you disrespect Trish. You disrespect Emma. You disrespect Bubba. More importantly, you're disrespecting me. And everybody else is telling you, kick him off the platform. But I'm giving you a chance, Simon.
All right. So
I'm asking you, what the hell is going on, Simon? Why are you disrespecting Trish?
I ain't disrespecting Trish. Trish news. Look, go to my platform. Trish is the latest on my platform. What are you talking about? I'm disrespecting Trish. Me and Trish
anybody else want to chime in? Emma?
Hey.
Go ahead. I got so. Go ahead.
I want to give you a heart attack, bro.
What do you want to talk about, Simon?
Whatever We-On-Loc was to talk about is his platform.
Well, you're a guest, so.
What do you want to talk about? Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Crickets all day long. Like This is the thing. Like you don't really understand what's going on. Like
I'm telling you stop drinking.
For some reason, your height, you're on 10, and I don't know.
Okay. So what do you want me to be on? 1? You want me to be on 1? Would that make you more comfortable? Would it make it more comfortable if I was on 1?
It's not uncomfortable. It's just we just trying to figure it out, I guess.
Yeah. Well, talk then, and use your brain.
You need to tell us what's on your mind so we can help you release.
I don't need to release shit. What you need to do is talk. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with people?
The
Like, they
time
make
that we
out.
try talking, the time that we try talking, the more you're being disrespectful, Simon.
There's
What's
no
up with that?
disrespect. What are you talking about disrespect, real look? Look, literally,
So that's
by
not disrespect.
me being up here and like, do you understand what's
So
going on?
you being up here
Raw
and
will
your
probably put up a whole damn live right now based on the fact I'm up here. Okay, you know this shit. Okay, so how can you tell me I'm being,
that makes you an
being?
important person, is that right? So that
That's
makes you an
no. But
important
when
person.
you're talking about disrespect, where am I at, and where are other people at?
We understand you feel like you have to be on both sides of the fence.
I ain't
But
on no both sides, no fence.
okay, why? So what are you?
You're on the damn fence. This is the problem. Like, you guys can't even fucking like put up some real questions. It's like, this is the
No,
time
I'm
to
saying
talk.
you feel like because people are watching, you have to disrespect us.
No one's watching me. I don't. Look.
You
I have
just said
no
somebody
fucking.
was gonna make a video.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right.
So I just feel like now that you feel like people are gonna there might be watching you, you feel like you have to disrespect us, but I don't know why, because it's not that serious. Let them watch.
Did you do something in the B sector? Did you do something in the B sector, Simon? What was you doing? What was you
I ain't in
doing over
no.
there?
I ain't in no sector. I ain't no beef sector. This sector. That sector.
Not,
I ain't.
not according to this person. I don't know. Maybe you had some. Maybe you had some business. Maybe you. I don't know. But you need to tell me what's up. What's up, man?
No, I ain't
Because
got shit to do
I'm
with
really
any of that.
trying to help you, Simon. I'm really trying here.
I get you, and I guess we're on the same equilibrium. But I'm just saying, like, I ain't got. Look, I ain't part of that shit. I don't profess to be in any fucking sector. Ava, stop playing.
What did you do, Simon?
I ain't do shit. Apart from analyze that I was introduced to something which was part of you and part of other people, which I had nothing to do with, which ran up and is still running up. And I'm like, what the fuck's all that about? And I'm like, yo, bro, like, I got other shit going on in my real life. I don't even want to be fucking part of that shit. So I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I guess, like, yeah, there was shit pulled up, receipts, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, even with chocolate and all the rest of it, I'm like, yo, I ain't even part of that shit. All I was trying to do was like, help someone out. And the problem is like, people are still reaching out to me like yesterday, going, yo, I'm in this situation, can you help me out? And I'm like, based on this fucking shit, I can't even fucking turn around to them and go, yeah, I'm gonna help them out. Because it's like, that's a problem to me. Because normally I'll just do that.
But you helped her out anyway. You helped her out, and now you feel some type of a way.
Yeah, because this bullshit's going on.
There's ways of fixing it, Simon. There's ways of fixing it. Don't do what you did. I've learned. Do you know what type of shit that I've been through? You know what type of shit I've been through, right? I think you will learn valuable lessons with that. So, in unison, I think you would learn not to do what you did ever again, without facts or receipts. When it came to her, when it came to chocolate, I got receipts out on her, and I can cash them bitches out at any time I want. But when you did that, did you do the exact same thing that I did? No. She did the exact same thing as she did to me. She called you, and she needed that money from you, Simon, and you gave it to her. All big fucking whoop. Move on from that. Move on from it. Don't bother her, and she won't bother you. Move on from that shit. I know he won't listen because he'll end up doing the same shit over and over again. But me,
That's kind of hilarious. But anyway,
you won't. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you so you know. Don't do it again.
don't
Do
try
it.
to speak to me like you're some sort of big brother and you got some sort of like personal
I
interest.
am. I
This is
am.
no,
Like
no,
it
no,
or not.
no, no, no,
Like it or
no.
not. I'm
Because
Roman Reigns.
no, wait,
I'm Roman
bro.
Reigns,
Listen,
and
bro.
you're The Rock. I'm Roman Reigns, and you're The Rock. And I'm telling you right now,
Listen, bro.
as a little
Not at
cousin,
all. Not at all.
you need to stop. Stop. Slow down.
You
Learn
need to
from me.
like admit to
Learn from me.
yourself what you fucking did. Like I could have
I
stopped,
admitted it
and
already.
I stopped at a point. Okay. Well, now you're trying to make out like
I admitted.
you're
I
trying to
admitted
give
that
me
shit
some
already, and
sort
I'm
of
never gonna do
fucking
it.
advice. No, I'm not. I'm not saying it's not bad advice. It's good advice, but I'm just saying like it's like you're trying to make out like you didn't do more wrong than I did when you did,
It's not the matter of
and
who did
you
wrong.
can't
Who
really
did right.
admit that for
I
real.
admitted it
And
several
and
times.
the problem I had with you, like We-On-Loc, to be real, was the fact that you was married. Okay, I ain't married. I'm a
I'm
single
still
man.
am. I'm still am.
I could bring my money around any place, okay, at any time, whatever. Like I've not got a responsibility in that sort of sense. So don't play that shit with me, because I don't want to be nasty with you. But I'm just saying how these bitches have been nasty with you. I don't want to be like that with you. I look. I came back. I was like, yo, I don't even fucking appreciate how these niggas are fucking with that. And I went to an extent where I started fucking with other people to make sure that it weren't just my own voice that came out to say that it was just you or just me that made this sense. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, brother. I'm just saying, like, don't do that. Don't fuck with a nigga that's had your back in the back, getting some fucked up fucking bullshit at the same time. Because this is the problem. Like, I find it's like we can't fucking appreciate each other and understand that there's a fucking future that's bigger than the bullshit that's gone on before us and why that's been pulled up. That's petty shit, real petty shit. You can act,
Starting to sound like
I
this
could
for
really
a
sort
while.
of drag niggas like for real, like in
And
terms of
for
the
what?
petty shit. Not
Dragging for
you.
what?
All
For
right, so
what? For
like
what?
okay, you're all right. You
Dragging
want
for
to
what?
look, you
Dragging
want
for
look,
what?
all right.
What does
You
it
want to do
do,
that?
Simon? What does it do? What does it do to drag somebody? And for what? For what purpose? What purpose does it serve?
I just went for a 20-minute soliloquy to make you
I
understand
under
something, and
and
now
I
you want to turn around
understand
and
that.
start going back to
No.
this
I understand what
BS.
you're
You
saying.
want to go
But
back
in
to
the
this
long
BS?
run, what does it do, Simon? What does it say in Exodus? You drag somebody, they drag you. You drag somebody, they drag you. This is all you're ever going to do, Simon.
Whatever.
You're going to end up in the wilderness.
Who, me or
And that's
you?
all you're ever going to do.
Me or you?
I move forward past all that.
You can't do any of that shit. You're married, nigga.
That's why that's even more sufficient for me to moving forward in life.
No, it's not.
And what does my marriage have
Wow.
to do with a bunch of YouTube niggas
Because
talking about
you got fucked up with a bitch that's now like linked up with a weird ass nigga who's putting up on other fucking niggas for no apparent reason.
She's not in my peripheral and I'm not in hers. She's over there
Why are you still
somewhere.
talking about her then?
Over there.
Why are you still talking about her then?
I can tell you why I had my little 2 cents I put in because she said something about me. So that's when I was like, well, let me just insert a little something, because I'm not perfect. But that's the only reason why I talked about her. I don't know your reason, We-On-Loc.
I get that. I mean, everyone's got something against somebody. It's not like you don't need to put up names or anything. I'm just saying, like, look, bro, I'm talking to you mano mano, okay? If I was married, no way in fucking hell I'll be fucking with this shit. Period. Like I don't need to be like that's the only grievance I had with you. It wasn't sort of like anything to
I
do with
understand,
anything.
and I said this several times. I made a mistake, and I
But you
will
gotta
never
look at it, Simon. He been married for a long time.
People
Wait. Can I just look? What do you mean married for a long time? Like for real? Have you ever been married?
He knows how to.
Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I've been married many times.
Are you married now?
Oh God.
No. So exactly. So like, are you? Wait, no. Let's look.
Let me just finish this. It's only gonna be a second. What I was gonna say was that he knows how to work his schedule now. Like
nothing to do with you.
Right. So you know how to get free time out. Whereas when you first get married, you going through everything, but now you like really settled. So you have time to talk. You might have time to talk to people. That's all I was gonna say.
See, I don't have to deal with this fucking. Everybody's gonna hit me here for this fucking chaos and shit.
Look, I guarantee you, okay, this will make sense to a lot of people. I'm just saying.
Just do me a solid, because again, this is YouTube. Don't end up in a place where they're not going to welcome you, and you're not going to be welcome. Just go someplace where you belong. Hell, I'll even come to your fucking platform, okay? If I have the time. I'm just so tired. I get tired. I get very, very tired. There's plenty of platforms I haven't even visited yet, and I can't visit because I'm on like graveyard shift time.
That's probably why he mad at us, because we ain't been over there. Because I went, you know what? It did come up.
I can't be everywhere, dude. I'm on graveyard shift time. Do you know what time? I'm at work at 11:30. I'm at work at 11 o'clock. And 11 o'clock is like 1 o'clock. What, your time?
Have I ever asked you to come over to my platform?
No, but I do. But I do want to. My point is, I do want to support. No, and I do want to get you.
It's not even you. We-On-Loc, right? I get you, right? But for the whole woman to turn around and say that shit, that's weird as fuck. Like I get real sort of like, this lady Emma, like, so like any chick anywhere in the world, okay, that comes out, like she is behind some sort of avatar, don't even want to fucking like show her face or do something.
We-On-Loc knows
shit. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about right now, because I don't know who the fuck you are. The fact that, this is the thing, and then it becomes like disrespectful, because it's like, it's like you're quite.
I've seen her before, Simon.
Yeah, good. You can verify her. I can't. Okay, so that's cool. And it's the same thing.
And there's a reason. There's a reason for this, Simon. Why she doesn't?
No, there ain't no reason. Why are men capping for women like this all the damn time? They just run their mouth. Run their mouth.
What happened to me, Simon?
Okay, Simon.
What happened to people before me, Simon? That would be why. Most of my friends, stay in the chat. They don't never come up, and this is the reason why. This is the reason why.
What's the reason why?
The reason why is because of all this bullshit. All the fucking chaos. Is more chaos than there is.
That's no chaos. This is natural, like, equilibrium. What's
not
chaos about?
Wait, what did he just
You need to
say?
you need to demand more of the people that actually come on your platform, based on the fact that they don't even know who the hell they're talking to, and at the end of the day, it's like,
They know Emma.
I
They
don't.
know Emma already.
Yeah, I don't. But this
That's
is the
because
thing.
you're not willing. You're just, and I understand, but
You are wild.
you're not willing. So that's nothing else we can kind of do until you,
Who's we?
me and We-On-Loc.
Well, good for you. Okay, this is what I'm
That's
talking
great.
about.
Now I
Are
got
you
to watch
married?
this.
Are you married as well,
No,
Amma?
Me?
not.
Jesus
Me?
Christ. No, Amma.
Yeah, but I'm not doing.
You answered
I'm
that
not
already.
offended by him being married. I mean, I'm happy for him. So
All right, all right. I'm trying to speak to We-On-Loc. That's the whole point I came up here.
And we got to be careful because there's already forces that are already recording this. So watch your words.
Exactly. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you guys are missing the fucking point, man. It's not. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be egregious. And sometimes people come into your life and you don't even know why the fuck they're there. I'm not trying to be this person that's trying to be like, oh shit, you're doing something wrong.
Well,
I'm not-
this is a whole new sector here. So I mean, I'm just
I don't
now
give a fuck
introduced.
about their sectors. I ain't involved in their sectors. I don't care about their sectors. And like in 2-3 years time, their sectors are not gonna fucking exist. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people are out here trying to fucking get shit down and like give people a real education, like globally, like literally globally. I've had look, you don't really understand. And this is the thing, people don't pose the right questions. Like, I've been on your platform, bro, and I've had people from places in the world asking me questions
About me?
Yeah, about you, about everyone that you're involved in, about the whole sector, about this, that, the other. I ain't fucking involved. I'm trying to go, because I've naturally not been involved. Like, I don't deal with that in my day-to-day life. But they're like, oh, Sam, why are you fucking getting involved in this? How come you're attached to this? Why is this storyline going on? Blah blah blah. Like, and I'm like trying to fucking
is it
explain
because
that.
of past tense or is it because of the same person? Is it because of the same person that you usually
I don't
speak?
know if you guys know. No, the people I rock with, they're not like that. They're fucking like in different realms. They don't get on YouTube. They're not interested in that shit. They're more people sort of like trying to like navigate other things. And people don't ask those questions. Like,
Why do you follow their energy? Why?
Why do I follow their energy?
Why do you follow their energy?
Because they fund you, nigga. They're the whole reason you exist. You don't even know who I'm talking about.
You, Simon, you. Why do you follow their fucking energy? Why?
Who's they? Who are you talking about?
1 second.
Anyway, I pulled up your channel, Simon. You got a lot of videos.
And so do you, but
I don't know why you getting all protective over We-On-Loc. He a grown man. He can handle himself.
You're getting protective, not me. You can't offer him
He's
shit.
my
What are you
friend.
talking about? Yeah, but what are you offering him? Tell me.
You don't need to worry about that. You're different, and that's the problem. And
apart from your little sort of like soliloquy, what the hell are you offering
you're
this
different.
to? What?
You all in that.
All right. Look, I ain't got nothing against you, Emma.
You do.
I always appreciate a female voice, but at the same time, you can't do anything for this dude. You want to pull up and go la la la, and it's cool, and that's great for the platform. I ain't gonna be around here for like 30 fucking episodes. I'm just saying you can. I'm just saying like this dude went for something that you don't understand about, and he, the people that he be fucking with, they're on some next fucking level. Okay, so unless you got fucking something to add, Like in terms of that sort of shit, I'm trying to like get through to this dude. I'm not really trying to fucking like do something, but I know what these people are like, and they will fucking run him through the fucking charcoals and laugh and giggle, and it's
Yeah,
some
but
fucked up shit.
he comes
I ain't with that.
he
I ain't
already
with that.
comes from the sector already. They already been doing that for years. They've
I don't
been
know about that fucking what. Wait, look, do a background check on me and understand who the fuck I am and understand my real name. Okay, I don't play with that shit. I'm a fucking lawyer, dude. Like you could play with me all day long on fucking YouTube. In real life, you can't play with me like that. That ain't happening. And I don't appreciate when you get whole fucking these sort of gargoyles like running around trying to like trap a nigga when he's just trying to do some fucking real shit. Because that's happened to me. I've been through the fucking court system. Had to drag my child out. Fucking like she got abducted and all types of shit. Like these chicks don't know about any of that shit because you're cruising.
not
Don't
me.
play with me.
Not,
Cruising.
honey. I've been definitely don't look like what I've been through. So, but I won't overshare like you know, I won't do that but yeah, I've been through quite a bit with the kids. But I'm
No,
glad
no,
I'm
no.
still
I'm just saying, like, don't play with me like that. Like, you could like bring up, like, you can look. I don't want to go deep, and I know I'm kind of subliminal, and I say that on purpose, okay? But I don't appreciate when people start running through people's fucking business, and they don't fucking like want to pull up the whole facts, and then start acting like, yo, I'm over here doing this fucking like I'm just trying to get my rocks off bullshit because that's what it was all about in the first place. Because you do have real men out here, and regardless of if we're married or in partnership, and you're trying to fucking just help somebody out, it don't rock like that. It don't. And we're not about to just like go, okay, I'm gonna be explicit and go, yo, I'm gonna expose you. But goddamn, we can. In a minute second. Like don't even play. Yeah, look, bro. That's what upset me about this chick because it's like I know how she rock, but at the same time, I don't know if she's like got the right state of mind right now. I don't know what's going on, so I can't judge it like that. I'm not trying to be on one side of the fence or the other, and I know the beef sector are trying to come in and trying to make it a thing, but I'm
you
not
want
about
to
to
hear
let a
about what
brother just.
happened with him and Raw.
No, I ain't saying shit. I'm just saying like
No, I was
look,
telling you.
look. You could go back to his videos. You saw what was on his platform. You saw what went down. Okay, like if you're actually paying attention.
All right, gang. All right, gang. Um, Final thoughts for everybody.
I'll go. Thanks for having me up and see you soon. And y'all just be on the lookout for my next show.
Hey, hit me up later.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you those videos to send Trish.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah, no problem.
See y'all.
Well, thank you a lot for
Very-
letting me be on your panel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come back and see me sometime, brother.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right now.
10-4.
10-4. Simon,
Whatever the weather.
get it together, brother. Get it together. I gotta get the hell out of here. It's been fun. It's been great until this came about, but we can all learn from each other. At least I am. Jesus Christ. But duty calls for me. I got my life to deal with. So I want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to be cool. Love y'all and God bless. And I will definitely be seeing y'all soon. Peace.